What to look for when choosing your international car insurance. Do you live abroad or plan to move overseas? This video explains everything you need to know and how our comprehensive international car insurance policies can provide you with flexible options. Global car insurance coverage and benefits, physical damage and reimbursement. Our international car insurance policy protects against collision, theft and damage, even political violence. It includes the following. 1. Worldwide coverage. We specialize in car insurance for expats. That's why we offer worldwide comprehensive collision and theft coverage so you and your vehicle can cross borders anywhere and still be covered. Some exclusions apply. 2. Transit coverage. All risks from departure to arrival available from government employees and contractors only. 3. Political violence coverage. If your car is damaged from riots, strikes, terrorism, and other perils, you are covered through claimant's exclusive political violence insurance extension included with your policy. 4. Protection against uninsured motorist. You won't be subject to cost, mechanical or cosmetic, cost to your vehicle by uninsured, underinsured, or even hit and run drivers. 5. Home country rental car insurance expense reimbursement. We cover the cost of rental car insurance for $12 per day up to 21 days when renting a car in the US, Canada, or your home country. 6. Covers towing and labor reimbursement. Up to $100 per disablement, up to $300 per policy term. 7. Optional coverage for duty expenses. Saves you money when you need to import a replacement vehicle or parts to repair your damaged car. 8. Accident forgiveness. Your rate stays the same even after your first accident. Excess liability coverage. Ever wonder if your local third-party liability coverage will be enough? With our excess liability coverage, you will be covered for liability resulting from bodily injury and property damage to others at a much higher level of protection and avoiding any gap in coverage. What does excess liability coverage do? Excess liability is a supplemental limit of liability, usually $500,000 or $1 million, that is staked on top of the local third-party liability coverage and provides additional coverage for bodily injury and property damage. This insurance also covers property damage where the local policy does not. Additional terms and conditions. 1. A deductible applies. 2. A standard war exclusion applies. 3. Coverage is included while the automobile is in Canada, Iran, and North Korea. Who might need international car insurance? Having auto coverage for your personal vehicle overseas is critical, especially if you are an embassy employee, military personnel, teacher working abroad, retired living abroad, digital nomad, or other expat or professional living or working abroad. Coverage chart. Some exclusions apply. Policy deductible $100 select policies, $250, $500, $1,000, $1,500, $2,500. Political violence coverage. Policy includes protection against riots, strikes, acts of terrorism, sabotage, malicious damage, insurrection, rebellion, war and civil war. Rental reimbursement $30 per day, maximum of 10 days. Home country rental insurance reimbursement $12 per day, maximum of 21 days. Available in your home country, including the United States and Canada. Towing and labor $100 per disablement, $300 per policy period. Medical payments $2,000 per person in your vehicle per accident. Accidental death and dismemberment $15,000 per person, $45,000 per accident. Transit coverage. Transit coverage compensates you for any damage to your vehicle when shipped overseas or sent home. It covers any damage from home port to host country port. Coverage is available for government employees and contractors only, and it is not available in the US, Canada, and territories subject to international sanctions. Frequently asked questions. Here are a few questions about worldwide car insurance we often hear from our customers. Do I need an excess liability policy? Most countries require vehicle owners to purchase third-party liability policy to cover any damage caused as a result of car accident. In the US or UK, these policies typically have very high limits, so you are generally protected. But you might not be so well provided for in other parts of the world, especially if policy limits are under 500,000 US dollar or are payable in potentially unstable currencies. The claimant's worldwide excess liability policy protects you against low coverage and is payable in US dollars and other major currencies. What is a surplus liability policy? This is just another term for an excess liability policy. How do I know which coverage to choose? A physical damage policy will protect you against the cost of vehicle damage from an accident or theft. Third-party liability policies cover your cost against injury and property damage of others, including potential legal expenses.